that you are all doing okay. Kindly click the like button for me. Azzy, it's been a while. I am. I'm actually doing well. How about you? Hope you are doing fine as well. Let me get some information. Would you like? Would you like me to get some information from you? Let's see. I didn't even waited for your um, approval. Oh, it says, seems like everything was on pause right now. Stagnant. You're actually waiting for something. MMC. Hello. Yeah, please do click the like button. Thank you. We will answer the yes or no once the people watching and the like tallies, and I believe they are gonna call you in the next 24 hours. Let's see, MMC, in the next 24 hours. The Ace of Clubs, the Five of Spades, the Three of Spades. It's leading to a no. As you got your donation, Sis Chell, yeah. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Sis Chow. The aura, the color of the aura that I am seeing is like lavender-ish. Exchanging of gifts. Yin. Imagine this lavender, this color of lavender, sort of like pastel-ish, almost to a sort of like clean. I don't know what's with the lavender. It could be a lavender scent. I feel like your person is actually waiting for another post. David has a hint that you know, that he viewed your photo. He's actually waiting for another one. There's some enticement, excitement, curiosity also with the Nine of Cups, the World card, the Three of Swords. It's a different feeling because I don't know why he feels like he is hurt. There might also be some realization or assumption that you already moved forward. There's also something in here that he is praying, wishing that you are already healed from the pain that he caused. The Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, I love that. The Devil card. Curiosity. Are you still... Why do I'm hearing obsessed with me? Are you still obsessed with me? But I hope that you are okay. I hope that you're fine. I hope that you're healed. The Devil card clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Um, he is kind of like also hoping that you still have emotions for him, but not as intense as before. Um, Wishing that you don't forget about him because he still doesn't or probably can't. The energy here is more of really curious of how am I now, um, or what position, what's the value of me in Chel's life. Am I still that person who placed her, uh, that you placed him in a pedestal? I'm sensing some arrogance in here, sees Chel. But in his perception, um, it seems like the world revolves around him, and he is really curious about if that's still the same. Hopefully that you are okay now. That's the energy. Hold up. Sees Chel. Does David want more than friendship with you? Well, I can see yes on that card, but let's get some more cards here. The Nine of Spades, the Five of Diamonds, the Three of Spades. This is a yes. Sharon, will the approved amount of loan for Tim is going to help him? Will the approved amount can help him start, help him with his financial struggles? Will it, or is it just enough to sort of like pay something? Let's see. The Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Vessels. In a way, there's help, but really move forward to like being free from financial struggles. I feel like not. This is more of keeping up with the bills, sort of keeping on dues. Hold up. The Six of Spades. Is this the expectancy? The Ace of Pentacles. The Hangman. I feel like this is more of him expecting, well, that is a good news, but expecting the Ace of Pentacles. But with the Hangman, receiving it, what I'm gonna do with it, it felt like I can't move forward to it, or I can't get out with the Eight of Swords, get out of probably debts, with the struggles, but probably get out of debt, yes. Can he start I think that this can help with him cutting off some of his dues. I hope that you can also guide him financially, because with the Ace of Pentacles, it should be victory. But he don't know how properly handle. He don't know how to handle finances. With the proper guidance, I can see yes. But with him alone, it felt like that he is going to use it just to pay some. Azzy, you're worried for your niece Soleil. Will she win her court date by June? Will Soleil going to win her court case by June? Azzy, probably that's the one that you're waiting for. It felt like you're stuck. Material, harvest, heartaches and loss, balance. Is it winning? How can you identify or describe winning? It seems like there is something that your niece might gonna get not into, let's say, much trouble. But I can also sense some either payment, or it's the other way around. It's sort of, it will not be granted 100%, but somehow it lessens the burden. The Sun, the Hermit, the Justice. Makes sense? I know that this will be a learning curve for your niece. And she's going to be more wiser with regard to what really happened. The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower. Makes sense. I want to clarify the Tower with the Emperor, the Death card. I can sense that these will have like a lasting implications, if not lifetime, for your niece. And I think that this is the wisdom. Let's say lessening. This is more of not the entire win, but somehow it's a win situation for her and a win situation, to the other party. It's really just on the right amount, no biases. So it felt like your niece will going to have something, the other person will get justice as well. But chances are there will be another hearing right after this. What? By June? Yeah. Winning in a way and losing in a way. Hope that makes sense. CZ, should you try to start message or massage school this year? Message. Should you start a massage school this year? The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Vessels, and the Nine of Vessels. I can see that this will be a good help, great help, if I may say. Harvest with regard to either extra money or really money, huge amount, I think that you should, by the last quarter of this year, if you will start, I believe that if you're gonna start soon, you will start with this massage, service, by the last quarter of this year. The full card, the Three of Pentacles, the Magician. The universe is really pushing you, to actually take a risk and be wiser. Um, Absorb the knowledge, because there's something in that, let's say, service, sort of, which will be granted. It could be financial, and it could also be romance. Azzy, your niece Anne Marie, who you have problem with. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, K Joy. Let's check. K Joy is Kingdom Gift, trustworthy. The Five of Spades, the Two of Spades, the King of Diamonds. It's a no. Miss Club, career reading for the rest of May. Career reading for the rest of May. Career reading for the rest of May. Kindly click the like button, please. Miss Club, career reading for the rest of May. The King of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Hierophant. This might be an offer, or this might be a specific action that you need to take. You need to sort of meet halfway. There might be something in your heart, and your brain is telling you not to. Your heart saying yes. You need to balance them together. It's okay to be logical, but it's not always logic. You must also put some heart on it. It might be a project, but whatever it is, it felt like that you need to take action and take risk, calculated risk. With the Sun, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Moon and the Tower. It felt like by just not balancing, by, by just putting 100% logic or 100% emotion, it felt like this will be a missed opportunity. However, if you can do both, balance them together, and take action with your heart and your mind, like aligned, I am seeing here success. But with all those fears, questions, I feel like it's you yourself that's sort of depriving you from getting this Wheel of Fortune. Um, so take risk. Whether it is you need to pass or submit a paper, um, ask for it, request, demand in a respectful way, that's good. There may be some demands that's really rude, but demanding in a respectful way with a just and right amount of, why you need that, I feel like it is gonna be given to you. But it needs some action. Yeah. So when is the commitment coming in for the both of you? You told him that you would like to be married. Ooh. Why does my heart suddenly just beat so fast? Is that I'm really scared about the statement? Did you just caught me off guard? The Empress. Well, I think that this is not just about marriage. This is more also of building a family. The Five of Swords winning the Queen of Swords. Is it really pushy for him? Kind of you shake me on that with the Five of Swords. I feel a little, pressure. But with the Five of Cups, oh, the King of Swords, the Star. I am seeing a bit of, it could be silence, but don't take this as, don't take it personal. The silence will be used for him to think thoroughly, and I feel like it will be given to you. When is this going to happen? This will be a long preparation. So, May. I feel like around November of 26, not this year. November of 26. So you told him to file a bankruptcy. Should you or should he? Should Team file a bankruptcy? Should Team file a bankruptcy? The Seven of Spades. I feel like that's one of the options, and it leads me to just one card. It kind of gives me one of the best options that he can make, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Spades. It's leading us to that option. It's leading us to the more clearer, not that complicated way. So this bankruptcy, because there's investigation there, right? You make a couple of sets. The Four of Swords, the Death card, and the King of Swords. Death card clarified by the Nine of Staves and the Eight of Vessels. Before he needs to file a bankruptcy, I feel like he needs to clear all the loopholes, because I'm seeing here loopholes. He might need to, let's say, clear all the possible loopholes, close that, do it in a very, do it neatly. um, I'm not saying that that is illegal, but I just don't want him to have a complications with regard to the investigation. But yeah, it's leading us to filing a bankruptcy. But before filing, you know, he needs to remove, you know, everything prior the prior submitting paper. Mhm. Darren. Darren, I'm sorry. I think will that be a, what do you call that? Kind of like a group. I have a lot of things to do, but probably in the future, Miss Club, will the opportunity show up very soon because you're ready to take action? Will the opportunity going to show up really soon? Will the opportunity going to show up really soon? Will the opportunity going to show up really soon? Because you're very ready. You're born ready for these opportunities. The Page of Wands, the Lovers, that's really, you know, confident of you. The Knight of Wands, and the universe is agreeing, go ahead, you know. um, I think that you can do something to pull this energy more closer, faster, towards you, like pull them, yeah, pull them energetically. The Moon card, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you skipped something, but with the Nine of Swords clarified by Ace of Cups and the Hierophant, I think that this is more of you overthinking before, but your heart kind of gives you more of assurance in here. When is this going to happen? This month to June. I'm seeing bridges from the months of May to June. Um, Keep that fire in your heart because I am seeing your harvest. Uh, the reason why I said keep that fire, the balance is still here. I don't want you to be on just one side, which means the brain, or just one side of the heart. I'm seeing May or June, but it's leading me to June. So while waiting for it, because it's also approaching, um, if you can review, do some crash course, learn more, do it because it's already approaching. That is for you, sis. Your energy for the rest of May. Oh, let's see. In general, energy of Sharon for the rest of May. Energy of Sharon for the rest of May. Energy for the rest of May. What is the energy for the rest of May? Solitude. Fertility. Conflict and defeat. I am seeing you can't do both. Why I'm seeing the year. Your question is for the May. This is, I need to say it, but I'm seeing for the year. You cannot do both for in a year. Then I'm going to go in for the month of May. Let's say marriage and probably building a family in just 1 year. Um, so you can choose one. But with regards to May, it felt like your silence is not either needed. The Two of Swords. I feel like you're going to repel on this specific energy. Again, energy may be a person, event, situation. The Nine of Swords. Well, you're gonna be involved in this. Not really you're doing. It's not about, going to like court or the jail. No, it's not. Means you're gonna be involved in someone else's problem. The Ten of Vessels. It felt like there may be plans, but for the sake of continuing the plan, making it happen, I will be the one to make effort, take actions. Hold up. The Ace of Cups. The Eight of Swords. It felt like you might gonna be asked for a favor wherein you cannot say no because that energy is close to your heart. The Star. Is that promise of returning it? I feel like there's the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. I feel like that this person or energy, person, has one word. We call it palabra de honor. I'm going to do what I said. I think that there's something in here borrowing some towards you. It's either you can say no or you're going to isolate yourself. That's why I'm seeing silent or silence. But I believe that this person's promise of returning, I feel like they're gonna do it, but not also this month. I'm seeing first to second week of next month. The decision will be yours. So the conflict and defeat in here, sort of, am I going to enjoy, this scenario event alone? Or that will be the question in your head. Or am I going to grant this person's favor so that we can continue this? The chances are there might be some feeling here it's not right. The satisfaction is going to be felt this month. I'm seeing a no. Is it happy? It's okay. I feel like the energy of the satisfaction for satisfaction per se, monetary, emotion, will be by June. I am really seeing here you might going to go silent. I'm hearing like point blank, like dark, and hearing nothing because there's some energy here. I don't want to do it. Yeah, that's the energy for the rest of May. Miss Glove, is the opportunity that is coming from a job that you interviewed for hiring manager in the past? Is it about the hiring manager that you just had an interview like a while ago? Was it? One thing's for sure, it's a shiny gold, but once I'm seeing shiny, there is a sense of brand new. The Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I feel like you need to move forward from the one that you just had an interview, for that hiring manager. The Queen of Cups, you're searching for it. The Devil card, I think you're just waiting for it. Oh, the Death card, hold up. The Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords. But you want that. You're still looking forward to that. But the Eight of Swords, I think that this is not, but you are still gonna get that, but not that position. But it may be from a different company. But it felt like your focus on that hiring, on that company where you just got interviewed. That's not what is coming. It is really something different, but somehow similar to that. It might be a new company, but same position. The Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands. So that is your passion with the Five of Swords. Sis, it's a new one. Try to search for another one, but keep your eye on that. Let's say, just this will be a backup, but keep an eye on that. You can try to search for something wherein you can jump right away and go back to that without any hassle. So it is a yes and a no. That opportunity and another opportunity, you might gonna have some, a different job at first prior jumping into that dream job. But I am seeing it's a possibility of two opportunities, hitting two opportunities. So a minor one and that major. Vanessa. Yep. Says Vanessa. What is the energy with Marlon and you? Great. It's nice to hear, Miss Club. So, what is the energy with Marlon and you? Sis Vanessa. Wow, time to go. Not for you. The energy is robbing us with either walk away, run, observer. I think that you were stuck, really not moving. You're kind of like waiting for nothing. Wow. Oh, hold up, Sharon. Apologies on that. Yeah, it felt like you were just stuck somewhere. I think that you're hoping, and there's nothing. I mean, it's okay to hope, but I feel like there's already writings on the walls. The page of vessels. You're trying to move forward, or your heart probably is just moving forward. But that connection keeps on haunting you. It felt like you keep on turning your back on that path every time that your little move, um every time that you do little move, you kind of like look behind. The five of vessels, yeah, their word. With the two of pentacles, you kind of like don't know what to do in here. uh it felt like there's something here that you're stuck. You're wishing for something to happen. You don't know what to do, if this is going to improve, if this is going to progress. You're hoping. The temperance, okay, the hierophant, the seven of swords. it, Vanessa, it felt like that either you're the one who just love what's going on. It felt like you were just somehow blinded by something. The Seven of Swords clarified by the Three of Staves and the Four of Pentacles. There's something more in store for you, sis. Someone in store for you. I feel like you're holding too tight on this. Well, that understandable, because you invested emotion, time, and energy on this. But you can see the sign that it is, that person's not for you. It felt like the outcome of this, you will feel that you're gonna be a victim in the long run. My 2 cents on this was the energy. I hope that you can save some of, at least a huge portion of your heart for you. But I'm not saying that, Marlon will be the one that you're going to spend your life with. Sharon, how will your birthday be now that being said? Ooh. How will your birthday be? You know what, says Sharon, I'm still seeing high hopes with regard to your person. That I feel like I need to say this because the energy of tell her, I'm doing everything that I can. I'm feeling the energy of sincerity. The sincerity of I want to give you the best. I don't want to hurt you. The Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Five of Pentacles. There might be some changes. The celebration might still gonna happen, but not the plan. So it could be a last minute change. The Seven of Pentacles, well, there's a promise. The Three of Pentacles, which the person's going to do. The Hierophant, let's say, similar to the plan, but with those little changes, it felt like, yeah, it can wait. We can do it some other time. Let's just say I'm going to celebrate this with a person, or be happy with my day. Probably the plan, can be rescheduled. Still somehow it's a good celebration, if I may say, if you're just going to look at it in a different way. But there's a part of it, like, think of it this way. You're expecting like a whole cake. There might be some pieces of that. It's not gonna be given to you, or it will be presented with pieces of it, not the whole circle, not the whole cake. But it's fully baked. You can eat it, you can celebrate it. You can do something about it. It might not be the entire plan, but somehow it is a goal. It is something that you can say that you had a good birthday, that you had fun, that it's happy. Lucky star. Did a K steal something from the warehouse yesterday? Ooh. Did a K steal something? The Six of Clubs. The Queen of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs. I'm not seeing this is K. No. You're welcome, sis Vanessa. Are we good? I'm gonna go back later, because I think people got used to the night shift, my shift, morning your time. Yeah. So that's it for now. You're welcome, Lucky Star. So see you tomorrow your time, later my time. I appreciate you guys for participating. Love and light. Namaste. See you on the next live tomorrow your time. Goodbye.